Hey guys, this is Gwen from toeflbank. Welcome back to another video from our speaking feedback series. For today's video, we have an answer from Hancho. Thank you very much for submitting. We'll be looking at the feedback and also some recommendations for how to improve your score. So let's get right into it.
Listen to part of a lecture and then answer the question.
So, we've been discussing animals that are anomalies in terms of classifying their species. The platypus is one such animal. Notwithstanding the fact the platypus at first glance seems to be a cross between a duck and a raccoon, it's also controversial in that as a mammal, it lays eggs. One of only 5 mammal species to do so. In fact, in 1799, even scientists saw platypuses as fake animals that were combinations of other animal parts sewn together due to its extraordinary appearance and features. Its tail resembles that of a beaver, its bill resembles that of a duck, and its feet an otter. Now, enough with the brief description, let's move on to the surviving strategies of this special creature. Many of you might think that mammals aren't venomous, but actually, the platypus is an exception. But not all platypuses produce poison. Even though both male and female platypuses have ankle spurs where venom is excreted, only the male platypus produces venom there. Although the venom isn't powerful enough to kill a human being, it does cause excruciating pain. Also, it can inflict serious damage on smaller animals, such as dogs and hamsters. The venom of this animal is very different from that produced by non-mammalian species. Its effects are not fatal to humans, but nevertheless strong enough to cause severe damage to non-mammalian prey. Since only males possess venom and increase the amount during breeding season, it may be used as a powerful weapon to gain dominance among other male platypuses during this period. Also, since platypuses live in underwater caves, they are safe from predators on land. Living in such an environment, platypuses easily acquire food by hunting animals that live in the water, such as small fish, lobsters, and aquatic worms.
Question. Using points and examples from the talk, explain the survival strategies of platypuses.
Okay, so that was the question from the last video. Let's check out the user submission.
This lecture introduces the survival strategy of the platypus. The platypus, especially the male platypus, can produce some kind of poison. This poison is strong enough to even kill human being. So some male platypus use this kind of poisons to protect them from other male platypus and can occupy more area. Also, platypus living in the sea, which makes them safe because their predator are mainly from the land. Last but not least, they can eat small fish in the water, so they can provide them with enough food.
Okay, so that was Hancho's answer, and we'll go right into feedback and recommendations. Okay, so overall, the answer was pretty good. With delivery, there were some problems with pronunciation and articulation, so it was a little bit hard to understand some of the words that Hancho was saying. He also had some repetition of words that could have made his answer a little bit better if he chose his words carefully. So overall, he got 2 points for delivery. So I think a lot of the problems that Hancho had were based on pronunciation and articulation. And this is just something that comes with practicing. And I think Hancho knows what he wants to talk about, and he has a very clear sense of what he wants to communicate. But it seems like he hasn't practiced that much speaking. So a couple things that I would recommend is 1, practice by yourself in the mirror. 2, you can also practice with a partner so you can, give each other feedback on pronunciation. You can also record yourself using our website and also replay back your answer so you can listen to what your answer was and see which words you can, improve to improve your articulation. That, I'm pretty sure, would definitely help you with your delivery. So for language use, Hancho's answer had a lot of grammatical errors. They're all pretty small, minor ones, but overall, it's just on every sentence he basically had small grammatical errors. One example sentence I can show is the sentence, "This poison is strong enough even kill a human being." So he's missing a couple of words there. The correct sentence would be, "This poison is strong enough to even kill a human being." So for that, he got 2 points for language use. Some recommendations to improve grammar. I would definitely start reading a lot of books, and speaking the words out while you're reading can help a lot. It just helps reinforce the sentence structure that you're reading. So that you become a little bit more used to saying sentences in English in the correct grammatical form. Because I think Hancho definitely has an awareness and the ability to form sentences, but he's just missing the small parts of the grammar to make it a completely correct sentence. So for topic development, Hancho was pretty close to the ideas of what the lecture was about, but there were some misunderstandings of what the lecture was exactly saying. Hancho said that poison was strong enough to kill a human being. The other point that he misunderstood was that the platypuses live in the sea, which is not true. Platypuses live in underwater caves to protect themselves from predators. So for topic development, he got 2 points. So some recommendations for topic development. I don't know if Hancho did this, but note-taking is very, very effective in helping you stay on track with what the lecture and the passage is saying. So when I talk about note-taking, it's not note-taking every little word, but making sure that you take notes of the most important information so that you are accurate, your answer is accurate to the lecture and the passage. So overall, Hancho got a raw score of 2. The scoring is made from both our AI and our content team. Yeah, and I hope this video gives some ideas for Hancho, not only for Hancho, but also for you guys on how to improve your speaking score. As a last thought, I'm gonna leave you guys with some tips, just to review some of the tips that I mentioned already. So to practice speaking, I talked about a couple of exercises that you can do. One is talking to yourself in the mirror. 2 is recording your speaking and replaying it back so that you can listen to your pronunciation and your articulation. For grammar, read books, and while you're reading, speak the words out loud so that you can reinforce the sentence structure and the grammar in your head. The third is note-taking. So if you want to learn a little bit more about note-taking, we have some videos that you can look at here. Okay, so that's our speaking feedback video. If you'd like to get speaking feedback, make sure to send us your answer to the question at the end of this video by January 19th. That's 2 weeks from now. You can send your recording to the email that's listed here. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and we'll see you next time.
Imagine you could travel back in time. What period of your life would you go back? Explain with reasons and examples to support your answer.